Hello everybody! A while back I broke down the 10 best tropes in erotic fiction, and guess what we're doing today? Just take a guess, you'll never get it. You guys wanted to hear me whine and complain about erotica, and I am absolutely delighted to do so. Oh, Butters. This video is too racy for you, Butters. We're gonna have to give you earmuffs. But first, have you noticed my gorgeous shirt? Butters likes it, don't you? Don't you? Model the shirt. Model the shirt. I have completely revamped my merch store. We have tons of brand new products and designs featuring writerly sarcasm, the Savior's Champion, and the Savior's Sister. We've upgraded the products with premium cuts and materials, plus we have a much wider variety, including tank tops, hoodies, posters, mugs, phone cases, t-shirts. I could go on. In honor of the revamp, we've got a promotion going. You can get 15% off any purchase using code TSS15. This deal is only going down for a limited time, so don't miss out. My merch store is linked below. Additionally, you guys know my upcoming dark fantasy romance, The Savior's Sister, is currently available for pre-order in ebook, paperback, and hardback. Plus, I am hosting a huge pre-sale giveaway. If you pre-order TSS and enter my giveaway, you will automatically receive a 5-chapter teaser of TSS, plus you will be entered in to win a ton of prizes. Today's winner is walking away with a signed copy of Wrapped Up for Christmas by Caitlin Duncan. It is an adorable, wholesome story, basically the polar opposite of today's topic. Caitlin is a fabulous, amazing author. She's also a YouTuber, and whoever walks away with this prize is a lucky son of a gun. I will announce the winner at the end of today's video. First, let's bitch about erotica, because we haven't talked about genitals here in a hot minute. A quick disclaimer, if it wasn't obvious already, this video is not safe for work or children. I will be talking about sex and anatomy and terrible books. If you watch past this point and are shocked and offended, you have no one to blame but yourself. If you want to hear more of my literary rants, be sure to subscribe to this channel and ring that bell. I post videos on Wednesdays with bonus content on Mondays, and we have a good time. Now it's time for some salacious shenanigans. 3, 2, 1, go. Number 1, alphas and betas. Imagine a world where an entire gender is easily categorized into 2 groups, because depth and layers don't exist. Erotica has made this world a reality, and boy does it suck. Men only exist in 2 forms. Alphas, aka domestic abusers, and betas, aka doormats. Want a man with a rock-hard 8-pack, roided-out testicles the size of grapes, and certifiable anger management issues? Feast your eyes on the plethora of alpha erotica readily available for your consumption. Want a man you can treat like garbage, and he'll still insist on sucking your toes, cleaning your kitchen, and bending to your every whim? Welcome to beta erotica. Have a ball, or a ball gag, whichever. Call me crazy, but you know what's really sexy in a man? Emotional adjustment and agency. I'm not into men who punch walls or curl up in the fetal position whenever something doesn't go their way. The only place alphas and betas belong is therapy. Number 2, inaccurate human anatomy, typically of the female variety. I once read an erotica where a man bent a woman over, opened her cooter, and peered inside. Peekaboo! When he looked inside her cave of wonders, he discovered a perfectly intact hymen, which was described as a wall of flesh. He then tongued said flesh wall until she came, because apparently that's how hymens work. Excuse me while I lobotomize myself. I wish this was a unique occurrence, but I think I've read more erotica that messes up female anatomy than I have erotica that's gotten it right. I don't understand why this is an issue. You're writing about sex. That's literally the focal point of the genre. How did you not take 10 minutes to read up on vaginas or pull up a diagram? I get that the US sex education program failed you, but the internet is readily available. You have no excuse. Number 3, babies. Who the hell started putting babies in erotica? Secret love baby, one night stand baby. He's gonna give her a baby. I realize intercourse leads to babies, but this is a sexual fantasy. Who's really out there going, oh yeah, impregnate the shit out of her? Get that egg, you filthy little sperm. I'm not trying to kink shame. Okay, maybe I am just a little. But the least sexy thing in the world is a baby. And if your erotica revolves around making one, I'm gonna pass. Number 4, brothers. Harem erotica is on trend right now, which is great. What's not so great is when the harem is all brothers. Say what now? I don't know if it's just me, but if I've seen a man's dick, I have absolutely zero desire to see the genitals of literally anyone he's related to. Isn't family off limits? How do you bone brothers? And how do brothers bone the same person? Family dinners must be super awkward. And just to add some extra yuck to the situation, most of the time in these brother eroticas, they're having group sex. I don't know if you know this, but this is an act we sane people refer to as incest. Save that shit for Alabama. I'm not a hill person, I'll see myself out. Number 5, splooge. What is with the jizz obsession and why are writers describing it in explicit detail? Globs, streams, pearly fluid. We get it, you're gross. I know some people have a semen fetish, but I didn't realize it was so popular until I started reading erotica. I also didn't realize there were so many colorful ways to describe baby batter. It's weird penis goo. Why do you need to wax poetic about it? I once read a spunk description that was so detailed, I started dry heaving. Sorry if you're into that, but I think it's disgusting. Number 6, animals. Shifter erotica is a thing, and that's fine until the animals start having sex. Wolf on wolf doggy style. What? Do I need to explain why this is on the list? I don't think so. Besides, if I elaborate any further, I'm probably gonna throw up in my own mouth, so for my sake, we're moving on. Number 7, fetishizing gays. Since the dawn of literature, heterosexual men have fetishized lesbians in their manuscripts. You can always tell when it's happening because both women look like Victoria's Secret models and are probably scissoring. They also never mention the clitoris because hello, why would they? What even is the clitoris for? Don't ask the author, he hasn't a clue. But now times have changed. Women have decided that they've had enough. Does that mean the fetishizing of lesbians has stopped? No, silly. It's time for women to fetishize gay men. Equality matters. Now, if you want to read about 2 Abercrombie dude bros doing each other, you're in luck. We ladies got you covered. Further proving that all genders are capable of being bags of shit. Number 8. Slamming. Every time penetrative sex begins with a man slamming into a woman, you've officially lost me. My lady bits have dried up, tumbleweeds are rolling through, and I'm putting the book down. Erotica writers, you can't initiate sex with slamming. It hurts. It's even worse when the guy is slamming into a virgin. Do you hate her, or do you genuinely just suck at sex? A word of advice, the vagina is flesh, not a brick wall. Save the slamming for a little bit later in the sexcapades, not at the start, unless you want to rip her in half. Number 9, Billionaires. I understand erotica is a sexual fantasy. We're allowed to step outside reality. But hear me out. You guys are aware that billionaires make up the tiniest fraction of a % of the world's population, right? Additionally, most billionaires inherit via good old-fashioned nepotism. They're not usually self-made like the standard erotica billionaire. They're also mostly crusty old men, not the perfect 10 Adonis with abs of steel and loads of tattoos. And they've often done heinous, dehumanizing things to gain their financial status. As a reader, I can't stop thinking about these things anytime I see billionaire erotica. Why can't you just make him a multi-millionaire? It's a lot more believable, plus who needs $1 billion? You can own a stupid, flashy jet as a multi-millionaire. It's fine, I promise. I guess I just don't vibe with this trope. It makes me think of elderly men with shriveled balls and zero ethics. But if that's your thing, have at it. And number 10, but I've never had an orgasm. Let's get a couple things straight. I have no problem with fictional virgins. I've written a few myself. I also have no issues with characters who don't masturbate. Different strokes for different folks. Literally. It's just that this concept is usually handled so poorly in erotica, to the point where it doesn't even make sense. The character is a virgin. They've never so much as touched themselves, but they're choosing to explore their sexuality by getting pounded by a douchebag. I mean, I guess that happens, but it doesn't really sound like a good time. Most people get nervous the first time they have sex, especially if they've never even diddled themselves. I'm anticipating an awkward, bumbling mess, not euphoria from start to finish. I've also read books where the character has never had an orgasm, even though they do masturbate. What is the point of masturbation if not to come? Am I missing something? Did you just lose something up there and you're trying to fish it out? I don't get it. Then again, what do I know? allosexuals don't make sense to me. So that's all I got for you today, which means it's time to dish out a prize. One lucky winner is walking away with Wrapped Up for Christmas by the amazing, incredible, incomparable Caitlin Duncan, and the winner is this person. Thank you for being so supportive and for pre-ordering The Savior Sister, and of course thank you to Caitlin Duncan for being an amazing writer friend. If you are new to Caitlin Duncan, check her out. I have all of her information listed below. If you want to read an awesome dark fantasy novel, as well as have the chance to win a ton of fantastic books, pre-order The Savior Sister. You can pre-order it in ebook, paperback, or hardback, and then be sure to enter my pre-sale giveaway. I have all of the information in the description below. And while you're there, be sure to check out my merch store and pick up some awesome goodies. You can get 15% off right now with code TSS15. It's only available for a limited time, so do it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos on Wednesdays with bonus content on Mondays, and if you want to be alerted as soon as I upload, ring that bell. And be sure to follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook, and of course you can tweet me at Jenna Moreci. Bye!
This is Wimbledon. If you haven't subscribed to Jenna's channel, then by all means, go for it. The people will love you for it. Go on, press the button, ding that bell. See you soon.